We have done it. Reddit has beaten some billionaire assholes. They can take their money and shove it. But this is a really, this is bigger than a lot of people think. I am being deadly serious. This could be a massive change in the way this world works. And we've played the billionaires like cream off the top of their own system. But I know, I'm just an average man. What do I know about stocks and shares? I need to transform. He might get the money, but not the honeys. It's businessman down. If you're walking in the street and you're feeling this type of beat, this was a plan by businessman down. Very quick legal disclaimer, don't take everything you with a pinch of salt. None of this is legal financial advice or anything that's set in stone. It's just what's happened. Trying best to explain it to you. So basically, billionaires, these hedge funds, what they do is they wait. They wait for a retail stock, I believe it is, a retail market to plummet. And things like GameStop was plummeting. So they have these hedge funds. And these hedge funds means they can sell it quickly. And they pretty much profit on the downfall of the business. If that makes sense in simple terms. So Wallstreet bets on Reddit decided, do you know what, we're going to go full on Jordan Belfort. And they said, all these rich people, this is how they get rich from being assholes. Do you know what they did? They all got together. There was loads of them, maybe even in the millions. And they said, right, we're going to do what they do, but drive it up. So the people in the hedge funds, the people that bought it because it was going down, they knew they could sell it for a quick profit. They can't buy out of it anymore because they bought so much of the stock that they'd have to pay out millions and billions to get out of that GameStop. So what I've done is saved the GameStop, and basically they've beat the billionaires at their own game. And this caused ructions, absolute ructions, I tell you. And pretty much this is what the elitist billionaires do, and they don't want the average man to get rich because it changes stuff that's out of their control. Because a lot of these people are probably bad men. And if the average man, they hate it. They hate people like us, the average person. So and this is annoying though. Now, the fallout from this, Robin Hood. And do you think the name, take from the rich, give back to the poor, and that name? They're a stocks company. And basically, some rich people has called them. So they've spanned trading for, I believe it's called GMC stock and AMC. AMC and GMC, yeah. Because they shut them out. Basically, we now, the average person, those Reddit people, got a hold of their normal, what billionaires they played them at their own game, and they're like, oh no, they're not rich, they're an average man. So they stopped them trading from happening, which it really is illegal, should be punished, but they won't get punished. They stopped it from trading because they said it's volatile stocks or whatever. No, if there was a bunch of billionaires that drove that price up, those billionaires now, they can't get out of that fund, and if they do, they're going to have to pay out. They have to pay out a lot of money. So, and they shut now. This is literally pretty much the corrupt financial system that just the rich get richer, that creams off that saying, this the internet, and the average man on the internet. And basically, we've exposed, this is why it's so big, is we've exposed what actually is going on in that world. What is actually happening. We've exposed it. And with Wallstreet bets, it's decentralized. Yeah, so they shut down a Discord server for them, which was interesting. And GameStop, they started trading, stock got pushed up, and small people joined in. And they went with hedge funds. It's this will have a massive effect on stocks because Wallstreet bets, right? It is literally goes to the rich versus common man. The rich people that don't want to share their wealth, they don't want anything to which is fair enough. Again, if you made that money, it shows. But they don't have other people making money, which doesn't make sense. Why can't they make money also? And pretty much we played them at their own game, So Robinhood decided to go, do you know what? Nah, you're poor. Just swap back down. Sit back down. All right, you've had your moment. Swap back down. We're stopping trading for 1 hour. So that leaves the question, what will happen when trades go up? Will people buy more GameStop shares, or people just going to hold it? Because the prices, it goes up and down like that with GameStop shares. So I think it'll go up. And literally, it's just so crazy what's happened. And like, even people in Congress and all, and like, it was the highest trade volume of stock traded in the history of Wall Street. And like, what's going to happen is they could charge people for stock manipulation. I don't think it really is manipulation. But this is like, pretty much, it's a war. The world's elite is the internet. And like, we do need a decentralized government or a decentralized currency. I think it's the way we need to deal with these things. Because one party responsible just isn't, like, that's not fair, is it? Like, look at the, I don't get political, look at the Tory government with Britain. If we had everyone's decisions, like Brexit was 50-50. Blimmin', like, it was like 48-52, I believe, in the end, Brexit, which was crazy. You know, so stuff like that, so you need decentralized government to get the best of both worlds. But yeah, the rich people, they called it Ron Hudd and said, right, ban these now, because they've got, obviously they still got the power and the leverage in this battle, because obviously they're billionaires. Whereas Reddit's probably just got the couple stocks in GameStop. They've got stocks everywhere, and they could say, look, we'll pull all these out if you don't ban these. So that's what's happened, really. So it's crazy, and like, I'd love to do some stocks and shares. I think I'm going to. And like, it's going to be a ripple effect. Because more common man now are going to go up, you know, boom, 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 boom. You know, as soon as trades back up, it's going to be wild what happens. And like, this could literally be like, it's massive for the average man. Like, we could all start trading now and be like, what do you want? We have a chance. We just got to play that. It's a dirty game to play, but you've got to play it. And we've got to outbet the millionaires, really. Like, that's what they rely on, demise of things to get rich, when it shouldn't really be the case. Yeah, I think I've explained it quite well. I'm going to end this video, I'm going to put like, subscribe. Let's get to 250 subscribers.